Don't do that. Hey,
Yo,
hey,
what's
everybody out
going
there.
on?
Hey, this is another great episode of Jay and Rob Show. How y'all doing out there today? Hey, week 18, the last week of football until we get in the wild card next weekend. Hey, man, we got a bunch of crazy games coming up. Bunch of teams need to win. Bunch of stuff going on today.
There's a lot of crazy scenarios. Like,
A lot of teams can get in. A lot of teams can get put out today. So it's a lot of people need to win. A lot of people to lose. So we're gonna see what's happening today. But before we get on here, we gotta play that theme song.
go ahead, drop it, bro.
Damn, Rob, don't get the job done. Who you listen to? Boy, that always get you. That always wake me up right there.
Oh yeah, man. I always get the blood running, the juices flowing.
Who we listen to? Jay and Rob. Hey, man, first before we start today, man, listen. It's 2025. Hey, man. It don't cost y'all nothing. You see the link at the bottom of the screen.
It don't cost you nothing to hit that button.
At the bottom of the screen, if you really mess with me, if you really mess with me and Rob, if I don't see you subscribe, you don't mess with us. Hey, click that link at the bottom right here. Jay and Rob Show, man. So listen, you subscribe to all them other people that you don't even know. You know what I mean? You know Jay and Rob. You know what I mean? You could.
Hey, I ain't hating on none of them other channels that's out there, but man, at least we out here. Actually, we gonna have you laughing. We're gonna be talking about some real stuff. Like, we ain't talking about hurting another black man or shooting another black man. Like, if y'all want that, we ain't that. But you want to talk about some crazy Florida stories or some football or some basketball, even baseball sometime. We the team to talk, we the guys to talk about that. We the guys you need to be paying attention to for real.
So, man, I just want to say that just to let y'all know that because I just see it all day. You know, we watch other channels and like and subscribe. And guess what? One thing about it, and a lot of these other places, you have to pay to subscribe and pay so much to see them and all this stuff right here. Hey, you get this free. All we want is to follow the subscribe. It's free. We ain't charging nothing. We ain't charging $2.99 a month or $5 a month. We ain't charging nothing. So we just want to let y'all know that. And you know, like we got something coming up later. I know everybody gonna love that episode when we talk about we got a special topic we're gonna talk about later on today about shows, about the black shows back in the days. We're gonna talk
about 80s and 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
we grew up on.
What we grew up on. So we're gonna get on that a little bit later. But right now we're gonna get this football thing out the way. Week 18, a big week for a lot of teams. So we're just gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about a couple of these records that people should have went after and should have happened. Like prime example,
Saquon Barkley.
The Saquon Barkley record, man. Listen, Eagles.
What are y'all doing? Y'all could have had the record in y'all house. The record been in LA for 40 years, 30 years. Y'all could have had it y'all. But I'm glad y'all didn't go for it, so it can remain in LA a little bit longer.
40 years, man. This man, Saquon Barkley, if you've seen his last interview, he looks down. You could tell that he wanted that record. All they had to do, and I blame it on not just Saquon, but I blame it on the players around him, the offensive line, Jalen Hurts, all of them should have went in there to Sirianni. And I know
I ain't saying they didn't do it, but it would have made sense for them to go in there and tell him and fight for that man to go for that record. Like
this decision,
if he go get hurt, he can get hurt at any point of the game.
Right. This decision came from up top. It didn't come from Sirianni. I don't think it came from Sirianni.
Now, I don't believe it came from Sirianni either, but here's the thing, though, right? I get they invested a lot of money in him. I get that. But my thing is this. Can he not get hurt the first down of the series in any game?
And this is my thing. Like last week.
I get that he's injury prone. I get that too. But can he not get hurt on any play? Like, I mean, like, anything can happen. Like,
last week.
Go ahead, bro.
Last week got to me because they took him out the game. He could have stacked up then. And the crazy part about it is, if he only needed 50 yards to beat the record, they would have played him.
Yep.
So my thing is, 101 yards. This man, Giants gave up 120 something to the last week, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Just last week, right?
Yeah.
And I understand the Giants would have they don't want the record to be put on them, and they probably would have put everybody down in the box. But at the same time, you should
play him for a couple of quarters and then get him out the game.
You should have let that man at least try to go for it the first half. I know you had to put your offensive line out there and everything, but I think the offensive line, Jalen Hurts, receivers, AJ Brown, Devontae. Not Devontae.
It is Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devontae Smith. That's what. Okay, Devontae Smith. All of them should have went in that office, front office, or wherever they had to go. Hey man, let's bring this to Philly. Let's bring this rushing record to Philly.
Yeah, I would should have had it because that boy been toting that thing. You see what he did to us. 255 on us. I still remember what he did, boy. That's why I want to see him in the playoffs to put that jump on lock.
He did this to everybody. Like he was there. Like, and you're never gonna get to go back and do this no more. When you're that close to a record that's been up for 40 years, you got to go after it. I don't care what happened, because now he's gonna look back. If the Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl or make it to the NFC Championship, whatever, if they get knocked out the first round, do you know how bad that's gonna look? You know how hurt Saquon Barkley gonna be if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, and talking about they looking at the bigger picture and you didn't do nothing? Because it can happen. That's why I tell people, the playoffs, anybody can make it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
All you need is 3 good games.
That's it.
3 good games.
No matter how you win them, you're going to win it.
3 good games. Turnovers are big in the playoffs. You turn the ball over, your special teams is bad, you're going to lose most of the time. And that's where you see a lot of teams lose. Prime example, last year, the Ravens would have made it to the Super Bowl. Penalties, turnovers. They lost 17-10 against the Chiefs. They should have beat the Chiefs. They had the Chiefs where they wanted them, at home.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but the Chiefs rose at the right moment, like they always do.
That's what I'm saying.
Get the luck game, but I'm like, man, at some point, eight years straight in the AFC Championship, bro. At some point, you got to get skill in the picture.
Yeah,
They just that good.
You can't do what they just can't. I don't know why they ain't try to go for this record. But anyway, we got week 18. And you got a bunch of different games that it's a bunch of big underdogs. And I'm kind of scared of that, kind of, because the games that I picked that was real big underdogs, then the games that can get to you in the last week, because some of these teams that ain't playing for nothing gonna play hard.
Yeah, they're gonna play hard, try to stop somebody else. Like I think Carolina gonna try to play Atlanta hard. I think the Saints gonna try to play y'all hard.
I hate them the week 18 game, because them teams are going in there thinking, that coach is thinking, hey, let's spoil their playoff. Since we ain't going nowhere, let's spoil it for them. And
but I tell you this, only way to be in y'all favor, if y'all lose, if Atlanta lose too, that'd be the only way to be in y'all favor.
Correct. But I don't think it. I think it's either gonna happen either way. Either we lose to the Saints, the Atlanta lose to the Panthers. I don't think both of us gonna lose, and I feel like we gonna wreck shop because Saints are hurt up. But they still got Jordan, but they D-line messed up. They back in. Kamara's not playing, so I like our chances.
Yeah, your chances are pretty good without Kamara though, but who knows, boy? Any given Sunday, boy. You be right here thinking your team going to the playoff easily. Y'all be watching the game from the couch, boy.
And that's the thing about it. But I think most of the teams that supposed to win is gonna win today. I think the spread is big today. I think people picking the spread. I think teams might win, but I think the spread, like the Panthers, I think they might cover that spread. It then went down to 7.5. It was at 8. I think they'll cover that spread. I think Atlanta will beat them, but I think they'll cover the spread, just like the Chiefs, plus 11. I think the Chiefs gonna cover that plus 11 spread.
Yeah, Carson Wentz no slouch.
I think a lot of the teams that on the spread, I think the spread would be big today to take. Because a lot of these teams that you think just gonna blow these teams out, no, it's still an NFL. Even though it's backups out there, turnovers are not.
And look, they had Baltimore and Cleveland yesterday at 20. Baltimore beat them by what?
They barely made that. They beat them by 20 something, but 23, 26, something like that. But guess what? They was gonna cover because I picked that plus 20. They was gonna cover, but Zappy, they was on the 20-yard line to go score. 2 minutes left. Zappy throw an interception.
What exactly? Big dog caught that ball.
You see him?
Trying to run.
He just fell down. He just fell down. Because he was 300 some pounds. He said he wasn't about to waste his breath trying to run down the field and fumble. Because that's what would have happened. He would have tried to take off.
You ain't even got to do that. Y'all got the game won anyway.
Right, but he would have tried to take off and he was gonna fumble the ball. He probably would have gave the ball back to him.
I seen that Joker grab that ball. I think he couldn't believe he grabbed it.
Right, that Joker like a pot roast, boy. You seen him? Boy, when I seen that joke, I said, boy, yeah, I know he ain't about to run. That joke caught it and fell straight to the ground, about 2 yards. But
he kind of remind me a bit Wilfork.
Oh yeah, Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, that's what he kind of remind me of when I see it right there.
But the craziest scenario today is the AFC wildcard scenario.
All Broncos pick a fall.
Hey,
but I don't think they are.
All Broncos need to do is win against Kansas City. the Dolphins need to win at the Jets, and they need the Broncos to lose. The Bengals need the Dolphins and the Broncos to lose to make it to the playoffs.
Which I hope is possible of happening, because I ain't gonna lie. If Joe Burrow sneak up in the playoffs, boy, it's gonna get interesting, boy. People gonna get scared.
I'm not gonna lie either. I would like that scenario, but I picked the other team, so
I think the Broncos gonna get in, but if Joe Burrow mess around and sneak in up because the Broncos lose today and the Dolphins lose, I think we can really see some interesting things happening in the playoffs with the Bengals sneaking in there. But I think they're gonna be back next year though. They just hurt up. They hurt up and they get that O-line, they get that defensive line back humming, they'll be all right again. But they just hurt up. They like it's teams like them who experienced a lot of injuries this year, and a team like the 49ers. They're in our division, and I hate them, but I do respect them because iron sharpens iron.
Hey, bro, you always say that, yet you respect them. You always say that.
I love to see the play. Listen, I love to see the 49ers in the playoffs every year because what it's going to do for us, they're going to clear the board. Everything that's in there, they're going to batter and bruise it. So by the time they get to us, you feel me? We go just like the Saints used to do. They'll bruise the team up real bad, and then when they get to the later round, they easy pickings. That's why I like the 49ers in there, because they run through everything.
So let's talk about more of these games. Panthers and the Falcons. Who you like today?
Falcons.
I like the Falcons. I think Bryce Young played good. I think Penix might make a couple mistakes today at home. I think the Panthers could cover that 7.5. I really like that 8 better, but Commanders at Cowboys, I'm kind of scared of that one too. But I think the Commanders
playing for a playoff spot, right? A playoff game at home, right?
No, they'll play y'all. They'll play y'all.
So they play. What they playing for then?
The say they just playing. I don't know what they're playing for, but they gonna be.
So basically, they don't want to sit it out and rest because they want to keep going. Like they don't want to get tired. Well, not tired, but they don't want to get
they want
unmotivated. They want to still be
humming up. They want to be humming on all cylinders.
Yeah, I get that.
So Washington is playing. They playing their starters today. They say unless they get a blowout, they'll take people out. But other than that, they playing everybody. Commanders playing the Cowboys. The Bears playing the Packers. I really think the Bears gonna try to come out and do something, but I got the Packers in that game.
Packers ain't playing for nothing either, are they?
Nope. The Packers end up right now. They got them going to
Philly.
Yeah, they go to Philly right now, as if it stands right now. They got and they got coming to y'all. They got Washington coming to y'all. And they
boy, that's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it is. Jalen Daniels and McLaurin.
I like the rookie. I like the young man. He's good. I liked him in college at Arizona State before he even went to LSU. I liked him, but I gotta be honest with you. That's where he meet his downfall when he come play at LA. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It is not gonna be. It is not gonna be easy game for them.
We'll see. They defense ain't all that, so.
I know.
The Texans play the Titans. I like the Texans. I like the Titans a little bit more than the Texans today for some reason.
Texans ain't got nothing to play for.
Yeah. So this the big toss up right here. The Jaguars at the Colts. The Jaguars got to go to the Colts. So I picked the Colts and I picked them on both. I picked both of them on different lineup because I just don't. Either one of them. But I like Brian Thomas Jr. for 80 to get over his receiving yards today. For that,
Yeah, like
for all your parlay people out there, put Brian Thompson Jr. on your parlay because that boy gonna get off. He should have made the Pro Bowl.
yeah.
Zay Flowers made it, and his numbers way better than Zay Flowers. Sorry to tell you this, but that boy Thompson Jr. is the deal.
I know Flowers not even a 1,000-yard receiver.
And guess who Thomas is? Thomas that deal.
Like that's what trips me out when they be trying to talk about Lamar and these other guys, you know, all these other quarterbacks. Like they don't even have 1,000-yard receivers. Yeah, they win games. Yeah, he one of the main reasons why they win a lot of their games, but they never have a 1,000-yard receiver.
I didn't even know this fact. I didn't know. I thought Anquan Bolden made it to the Pro Bowl one time, but I don't think they drafted Anquan Bolden. Did they draft Anquan Bolden? The Ravens? No, the Cardinals drafted him, and he got traded to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay. So they say he was the first. He's the first Ravens receiver to make it to Pro Bowl that they drafted, and I was like, "Dang, I ain't even." That's
Smith would have made it.
They say that's the first receiver that the Ravens actually drafted that made it to the Pro Bowl was Zay Flowers, and I was shocked because I could have swore they had maybe one or two before that.
Did they have Steve Smith one time too?
But they ain't draft him though. Panthers drafted him.
Oh, they ain't draft Steve Smith. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he got traded there, just like Anquan Bolden got traded there. So I get what they're saying. I was just thinking, I'm like,
Brown would have made it, but he stayed hurt.
Right. And then he left.
What about the other boy would have made it? Who used to be the punt return who died? Jacoby.
Oh, yeah, but they ain't consider him receiver. He made the Pro Bowl as a special teams player.
Oh, okay.
You talking about that ran that punt back in the Super Bowl.
Right, Jacoby Ford or Jacoby.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, but they ain't consider him. He didn't make it to the Pro Bowl as a receiver.
Oh, that's the.
Man, I still think the Bills. I picked the Patriots, but I still think the Bills might beat them, and I'm gonna be pissed if they do.
The Bills still playing their players, right?
No. They ain't playing Josh Allen now.
Well, I'm glad I went away from that game.
I'm telling you, they're not playing. No, they're not playing their players. Giants at the Eagles. I like the Giants, but Eagles still got an okay team. They got Gainwell at running back. They still got some okay receivers. You got Johnny Wilson.
Third string quarterback because Pickett ain't playing.
Right. You got Johnny Wilson at receiver. They still got some okay players on offense.
Yeah.
But I like the Giants to win. You like the Saints and the Bucks. You don't say nothing crazy because I know you about to say something out the way.
I like the Bucks. I got the Bucks to win, but I think the Saints gonna pull it off.
The Bucks gonna win today. We're going to the playoffs.
It will make my day. It will make my not on the parlay. Of course, I'm leaning toward the Bucks, but it will make my day. I ain't gonna lie. I can handle losing that parlay. If the Bucks lose, I can handle that.
You can handle that, okay? Chiefs at Broncos. I think the Broncos gonna win just because they at home.
Yeah, I say the same thing.
If they was going to Kansas City, I might have would have picked the Kansas City Chiefs. And Sutton and everybody, this is another parlay for y'all. Sutton,
he got his schedule to meet.
He got a schedule to meet today, so they're gonna be force feeding him. Sutton, if you get over 86 yards, I believe he'll get 250,000. I believe something like that.
And I got him.
The Chargers at the Raiders, another incentive game. J.K. Dobbins need 58 yards to get 200,000, and Brock Bowers could get the rookie season. he get the rookie season reception record, receiving record, and he get the tight end record. He get 2 records pretty much. If he gets over 7.5 receptions, I believe it is.
He still Brown fired Ken Dorsey.
I just seen that. Yeah, I seen that. But they keeping Stefanski. They keeping a head coach.
That's good because Stefanski not a bad head coach. It ain't on him for who they put around him.
Yeah. You got the Seahawks at the Rams. Man, I hope I got to call LA. I hope Jimmy Garoppolo don't try to go back to the old Jimmy Garoppolo. I hope because I picked the Seahawks. They got what you call him?
The same way Baker got a job, the same way he showed he still had it. So Jimmy Garoppolo, show out, brother. Because if you don't show out now, who does know when they're gonna see you again? Because you ain't gonna be our future quarterback. So might as well try to show out to go get another job somewhere else. Now we wanted Baker, but Jimmy Garoppolo, brother, just show on that so somebody else can get you.
But the Seahawks got incentives too. You got if Geno throw over, I think it's 183 or something like that, he'll get a incentive like $2 million or something like that. So I got
defense.
That's what I'm saying. Pick Geno today before they take it over there. Pick Geno today in the parlay. Everybody, just want to let y'all know that too. The Dolphins at the Jets. That's a toss-up game. I don't care who wins that.
Ain't lying.
49ers at Cardinals. It's another incentive game. Kyler Murray, if he get a touchdown, if he get over 53 yards rushing, and I forget something else, but it's an incentive game for him too. So he gonna run the ball just because he can, because it ain't the game don't matter to him. He can run the ball on 49. He gonna be able to run the ball because they're gonna chase him. They're gonna come after him, so he'll be able to run.
Yeah,
and he should get them 53 yards and maybe a touchdown if they get down in the red zone.
Let's hope so. 49ers ain't got nothing to play for, neither do they.
And the biggest game of the day tonight, everybody be watching. The
Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Vikings and the Lions. Both of them 14-2. This is crazy to me how both of these teams 14-2 and one of them gonna have to go on the road, whoever lose.
One of them have to come play y'all.
Yep. Whoever lose got to play Tampa if we take care of business today.
Or the Falcons. Tampa. Let's just say Tampa or the Falcons. They have to play Tampa or the Falcons.
No, I'm not saying that. They have to play Tampa. But anyway, let's say this. I'd rather play the Lions than the Vikings right now. I'm just gonna say it. Even though Sam Darnold,
I agree.
I think because with the reason why I say that, even
all the injuries on Detroit on the defense, they got just a decent quarterback, they're gonna get shredded up.
That's why I'd rather play the Lions. They get one of their linebackers back today. I forget his name. Avalon, I forget his last name. He got a crazy.
Bless you.
Shit. Thank you. They got a crazy last name, but they get him back today. He banged up still. He gonna wear a brace or something. So, another thing. Look, I see they ain't got him out, so they're gonna try to get him as incentive. Kansas City, they ain't got Hopkins out. Hopkins got an incentive to get today. If he gets so many receptions and a touchdown, he'll get like
9 receptions, right?
Yes, 9 receptions and a touchdown. He'll get $3 million, I believe. And I don't see him out. They just showed the key players out for Kansas City. His name went on there.
Jonathan Taylor playing.
Who?
Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know. But man, that Vikings and Lions game is big. That's crazy that both of them 14-2, and one of them about to have to go on the road.
I think the Lions gonna lose.
But the Lions need this bye week more than anybody.
Yeah, because they got a lot of injuries.
But I think it's for both of them because I could make two reasons. The Lions because they're depleted at defense, they need to be home. But the Vikings for Sam Darnold, I think Sam Darnold need to be in the Vikings. I think him on the road in the playoffs is different, bro. I think he ain't gonna play all that well if they got to go on the road.
Yeah, that's why they're gonna be fighting hard tonight.
They got to win tonight. I think golf will play. I think golf and their offense will play better on the road, and they got a 8-0 on the road streak. But I try to tell people throw all that shit out the window when it comes to playoff time. Throw all the records, throw all that crap out the window because you got to go. It's everybody's. You can't make no. It's you got to be mistake free, penalty free. You have to know what you're doing in the playoffs. You got to be lucky too. You need to be lucky too, because the run we made that year, a couple years ago.
I know who else gonna go off tonight, boy.
Who that?
Jefferson and Addison.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to see them first round. I don't want to see Jefferson and Addison first round. Hawkinson, our defense is depleted still. We need the game to get because Winfield ain't out there, and Dean out. Dean, we got to get rid of Dean. I never liked Jamel Dean. He's horrible. He always every time he get burnt, he like
y'all got rid of him after he got dead up by Cooper Kupp that year.
Right, the year we should have beat y'all. Remember, like Jamel Dean was the reason we lost. Him and Carlton Davis ragged behind. I'm glad we got rid of Carlton Davis. He at the Lions, and now he hurt at the Lions. But we got to sure up. I don't even care if we don't pick nobody on offense in this draft. We need to every pick need to be on defense side. We need to pick 4 to 5 cornerbacks and some safeties and linebackers. We need to pick number linebackers. ID line straight right now. But we need to go straight linebacker because we need somebody to back up Levante Davis gonna be leaving soon. That's this 13th season. So we got to find another linebacker to replace him. We need to go linebacker, cornerback, safety because our cornerbacks been even when we won a Super Bowl, them people were horrible. They was horrible. Davis, Dean, man, oh boy. And they don't be getting burnt. They be wide open.
Roasted.
Like, I'm like, what are we doing? But if we play the Vikings, Todd Bowles, if we win today, Todd Bowles got to come up with something to blitz the crap out of Darnold. I don't even give a damn if they catch the ball in the middle of the field. Just let them have that. We got to hit Sam Darnold, make him think about it or something. Because if not, if we don't get to the quarterback, we're gonna get shredded. What?
If y'all lose today and let them win, we're gonna still record.
Nope. I won't be back on here for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh no, that's terrible, bro.
Boy, I'm gonna be sicker than a bit, boy. I ain't gonna lie. If we let the Falcons, we gave it up when we lost to the Cowboys. That's when we messed up. I think we still gonna beat the Saints today, but I'm saying if we would have took care of business against the Cowboys and they just lost to Washington, it wouldn't even matter today.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even matter today. We could have been sending people on the sideline.
Yeah, you could, man.
Yeah, but we didn't take care of business against the Cowboys, so we got to go thrash the Saints. And I hope we go ahead. I hope we go ahead and do the thing in the first half, and then maybe second half we can start sitting people out.
Yeah, y'all got to do something. 'Cause,
But we got to get in there because I can't hear your mouth that the Rams made it and we didn't. I can't hear that crap. I cannot hear that crap. So
hey,
I
boy, I'm
don't
gonna
make.
let Erica Badu on and on and on and on.
Hey, we can't do that. So, man, the Bucks, we gonna get in that thing today. Watch, and I'm done. Gonna be laughing at you. Cause don't y'all bet you talking about us losing the first round? Y'all bet not lose. Hey, that'll make my that'll make my day, boy. Y'all lose and we beat the Vikings or beat whoever we play, the Lions, and y'all be looking like Joe Johnson in the face. Oh boy.
You ain't gonna see no crime, but no ugly face on our sideline this year. You can believe that.
Hey,
boy, the Jokers be ugly, boy, when they be losing.
Yes, they do.
They do the game over, man. They be looking ugly in the face on the sideline.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this, boy.
It's the funniest thing. Like you look at every year when teams be on loss in the playoffs, you look at their face on the sideline. All them Jokers be crying. Boy, it be some ugly faces, boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, are you gonna record if y'all lose in the first round?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because
I ain't gonna talk about it too much.
Hey, I'm gonna be putting this up with y'all. Hey, but listen. Everybody, listen. We about to get off here, man, because we got to get to these parlays, get to these these different rosters and stuff. We gotta fix and get at. But everybody, I hope y'all have good luck with y'all parlay today. Last week of football for every team. This is last week, week 18, for everybody playing. If your team ain't make it to the playoffs, sorry for you. But it's a bunch of good games on the day. It's a bunch of just nobody playing nobody today, but you still got a couple good games on that means something. So a lot of teams got to play their players all the way through the end unless they're blowing somebody out. But y'all already know, y'all see that back there, that Mike Evans gonna get that record today, and we're gonna win. We're gonna get that man that $3 million incentive. All he needs is 5 receptions and 85 yards. And he get that $3 million. So Baker gonna be. So y'all better put Mike Evans on your parlay today, because he's gonna be throwing it to him. He getting it to him today. Hey, bro, what you got to say before we get off here?
Good luck on y'all parlays. Y'all stay blessed. And hey. I hope the Saints come marching in.
Sorry, the Aints ain't coming marching nowhere. But hey. This is another great episode of Jared Ross Show, man. Thank y'all for coming out today. Once again, it's free to click the subscribe. Click that. Go to YouTube. Type in Jared Ross Show. Click that subscribe button, man. And
nothing to hit that button, like I said.
Yep. $0. So thank y'all again. This is another wonderful, great episode of Jared Ross Show. Thank y'all for coming out.